What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to JellyGoonTV. Welcome back to all my beautiful viewers and subscribers. Today we have another comment request, but before we get to that, I want to say that I started a Patreon down below where you can go over and support me with whatever money you have. And if you don't want to do that, you want to do something for free, there's also a rap channel, AnxiousRapTv. There's 2 songs over there. Beautiful fake rappers. So go over and check them out if you really want to, you're curious about my rap. Also a Twitter down below where you can get at me or business brands or whatever you want to do. So yeah, today we have another comment request right here by this beautiful person. And today we have something different from Russian people. Something very different. We have an English vlog, something riding in a driverless taxi at CES 2019. I actually want to see this. It is very important because I heard like the Tesla actually drives by itself or something like that. So let's see the first taxi who drives by itself. I don't know if it's the first, but you know what it is, man. So without further ado, let's get into this one and see what it's all about. Let's go. Alright. Woo! What's that? Oh shoot. When is still driving car. Please don't. Something is gonna go wrong in this movie. Wait, what? Nah. Let me pause it. First of all, I ain't sitting in no car with no human driving it, man. Ain't no machine I'm trusting my life with. Hell no. How could you even do that, man? That's crazy. Anyway, let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm KBHD here, still in Las Vegas.
Ooh.
And I've seen a lot of
bowling in the background, man.
Tech so far here at CES. Like, if you walk through any of the halls with cars in them, there's tons of like open room concepts and things like that. But they feel kind of useless, you know? Like, as long as they're still in a concept phase, they don't really feel real yet. The idea is we're building the interiors of these cars now for this autonomous future where you don't have to be sitting at the wheel. So you can turn around, face your friends. You kind of feel like you're in a moving room.
Oh, wow.
Lots of glass. It's very different. And I've seen a lot of that all over the show floor.
Oh,
really far out stuff, crazy shapes, huge chunks of glass, and stuff built for autonomy. Actually, BMW, I think, had a sort of a happy medium. They showed me what they called the iNext, which is sort of a really futuristic vision of a next-gen car, but not too far in the future. So it has these wide-open spaces and touch-sensitive fabrics and surfaces for gestures, but it still sort of seems like a normal car. But still, without the actual self-driving tech in action...
Hold on. One second. Let me just... What? Wait, what? It looks like Back to the Future. You remember that program, that cartoon we used to see as a kids? If you're from the 90s or whatever? That, not the Flintstones, but the family that flies up in space. Man, it's some shit on like that. That's crazy. Wow, that's actually a beautiful car, man. Very beautiful material, everything. I like BMW, but it's not my best. Audi is my best in Bentley. Of course, Bentley. You gotta drop Bentley in there, man. I'm all flashy guy. But wow, that's beautiful cars, I have to say, man. Self-driven and self-automatic and look like something from the 80s, man. That's crazy. Let's go. Ciprex. Let's go.
It's just kind of half the story. What? So then I got an email from a company called Yandex. You may know them as a Russian tech company. And they said, hey, come check out our autonomous car at CES. I'm kind of thinking, okay, well, I've seen a lot of autonomous concepts and things like that. How could this be much different? But then they said, listen, we have a fully autonomous, driverless car hitting the streets of Las Vegas with all the other regular cars right now. You can go for a ride. You in? So I'm super in.
What?
Let's do it.
Yo, no, hell no.
So the car itself is a retrofitted Prius. On top is radar, LiDAR.
Let me pause it, man. Let me pause it 1 second, okay? You know all the movies that you saw when you were a kid and you thought, wow, it could be cool to have. I have an expectation that this is going to be a thing. This is going to be a thing that no longer a car is going to be driven by human beings. Everything's going to be taken over. Not taken over, but it actually helps. But it keeps a lot of people out of jobs. I'm just saying. But yeah, I guess technology don't stop, man. It's just crazy that it can drive itself, but... Of course it has sensors and everything, but I think it's still in the test phase. I don't know, man, because I don't know if it's in the test phase if you want to let it go in the streets, but I heard some problems with these things. But yeah, never mind, man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful concept. I really do like it. It's constructive. It's nice. Yeah, really nice. You can actually take low prices because there's no human being. You have to give food. You have to everything. Like, don't complain, anything. It just does what it does. So it's actually cheap prices. That's good, man. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Camera array for the car to map out its surroundings. Ooh. I think as someone who's used the autopilot from a Tesla, it helps me to not be as nervous in the back seat but it's still crazy not having anyone in the driver's seat at
I
all
would panic.
as the car navigates the
panic.
streets. There's a safety engineer in the passenger seat which had a kill switch next to him for if anything happened to go wrong or it needed to be interrupted. But we did about a 15-minute loop around real streets, real drivers, real people, and everything went smoothly, and it was kind of still trippy the whole time. This really feels like the future, I gotta say. It might not be this crazy self-driving interior that everyone else is talking about, but this tech part is cool to me. The details are that this is a small area in Las Vegas that was already mapped by this company.
Yeah.
So it was a predetermined route, and the car knew where it was going to go. But everything else, road conditions,
crazy,
the other cars, the pedestrians, the traffic lights, the turns, speed changes, all of that was decisions made by the car. But all of that makes sense for a taxi. I mean, you map the town or city you want to be in, you have predetermined routes for pickup and drop-off, and then the taxis are driverless and they just go from there. And the even cooler, nerdier part is these iPad Pros you're seeing, that's a visualization of what the sensors on top of the car are seeing in real time. So the radar, LiDAR, and cameras are all combining to identify what is other cars on the road, what's pedestrians, what is a stationary object, and seeing things up to 250 meters away in every direction. So things 6-7 cars away were on the iPad that I couldn't even see in real life.
Let me pause it. I understand that this might be not safety, but I understand that they install something on the ground so the cars, they could drive under them. There's many things that you can do, man, but this is just blowing my mind. This is the most amazing thing I ever see, man. I can't really imagine this gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. Of course it's gonna happen. It's the new technology, it's the new age. No matter if you're a boomer or whatever, you hate the technology, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it is. I hope I could try one of these, man, just carefully, you know? But let's get into it, let's go.
Out the windows. So there are some red paths, and when we start driving, you're gonna see some green paths. And basically what I'm seeing here is it's evaluating what's currently happening on the road and what's about to happen. Red paths, no good. Green paths, good. And it takes the green path and has a predetermined destination. We're in a left turning lane, so you can see way up ahead where it wants to go, and it's just gonna follow where it can. Based on the cars around us, you can't really merge right now, so those paths are red, but it has a green path and it has a bunch of other possible paths to take if it wants to switch it up.
Wow.
But right now it's all green. And the best part is the reaction from other people on the road was pretty great. There's people pulling out their phones to record the driverless car.
Let me pause here. Of course. You see a car that is not driven by any human being? Of course you film it. You take up your phone and film it. That's fucking... Man, let's go. People
kind of stare a little bit at stoplights when they realize what's going on. And apparently Las Vegas cops think it's pretty funny too. But overall, the 15 minutes we spent in this car were a lot of fun. I learned a lot just looking at these iPads and what they were seeing as the car drove around. And this gave me a sort of an optimism for the future of self-driving tech. So that's pretty much it. Figured I would share my experience. Would you let yourself get driven in a driverless taxi like this? Maybe share this video with other people you think would be interested.
You're a good guy.
And I'll leave some links below for some more information
so you
can look it up if you want to see that too. Either way, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
Let me just say one thing. All right, let's cut again. Let me say one thing. This guy is amazing, man, that he actually did it, man. It's really incredible that he actually put himself in the car and did this. That is the most amazing thing ever. I really do appreciate that. Good video. The link is down below if you want to go support him. It sounds like a good channel, man. I think I'm gonna keep my eye on this channel, man. But anyway, guys and girls, if you like this video, self-driven car, give it a like down below. And you know, we almost at 1,000 subscribers, so it'd be massively appreciated if you would love to subscribe, because we almost there. So please do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get updated by the newest videos. But hey, I'm gonna move on into the next one. Peace.